Hey guys, what's up? It's Gracie. I'm almost 39 weeks pregnant and in like hardcore nesting mode. So I have been taking on little projects every day, home renovation stuff, lots and lots and lots of painting, trim, baseboards, walls, all kinds of stuff. And I thought it would be fun to do, to be able to look back on this time and yeah, have some footage, considering there's footage of everything else I've ever done in my life on here. So, or in the past decade or so. So anyways, I'm gonna do a video today on refinishing a bathroom cabinet. It's like an old wood cabinet, and I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos, so I'm feeling pretty confident. So now I'm gonna make my own. There's a little one in the garage too that I'm going to refinish, and then it's kind of this, like the same style as the bathroom one. So I'll show you guys what it looks like. I'll show you what I bought today at Home Depot. I mean, I've been going to Home Depot every friggin' second day and buying stuff for like on first name basis with the paint department guys. Anyways, yeah. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so this is the cabinet that I'm going to be replacing. It's got like a faux drawer here, and then actually there was like some kind of water leak that we just found yesterday. So I'm trying to dry it out there, and I emptied out everything and gonna fix the leak. Anyway, so I'm gonna take off the hardware here. I'm just charging the drill right now, and then this I think will just this faux drawer, it'll just pop right off. It's got how is it secured in there? Let's see. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I doubt it's attached. But yep. So I'm gonna go set up my workbench outside because I'm using an oil-based paint. Kilo, it's not safe in there. Okay. I'll talk to you guys soon. All right. So this is the cabinet that we're gonna be, or that I'm gonna be refinishing in the garage. I've painted the rest of the garage like this maroon color. I painted those cabinets white on the weekend. I did that door frame on the weekend. Like I said, I've been painting everything. So yeah, we've got a pretty cool gym in here now, and we got like wall-to-wall mirrors. All right, door number one off. Okay, so I've got everything laid out here, and just to go through the steps I'm going to be doing, I don't really believe that all of these steps are necessary, but as I said, I'm just in a really hard nesting mode, and I just want to do all the steps. So I want to clean them. They're super like disgusting and grimy. They're probably like original with the house, which was built in '93. So I'm going to wash them, strip the varnish off, and in the spots where I can't use a stripper, like on the frame, I'm going to just hand sand it. And then I'm gonna sand them, then I'm gonna use a primer, and then I'm going to paint them probably 2 coats. So I'm just washing the hardware. I'm not too concerned anymore about making sure it's all laid out properly because they're all the exact same part. Alright, so I'm going to apply this stripper now, just with an old paintbrush and some gloves. I'm going to let it sit on there for like 30 minutes while I go and sand the frames of the cabinets. And then I will come back, scrape off the old varnish, flip them over, do the other side, and while I'm doing the other side I'll probably start painting the primer on the frames or something like that. Alright, got that sanded down. I'm gonna take a damp cloth and just wipe the dust off, or you can like vacuum it off if you were like working indoors, I guess. Yeah, like I didn't wash this first. Like that's what I was saying, it was probably unnecessary to, you know, wash the cabinet doors, especially since I was using paint thinner on them, or a paint stripper. And then I'd be sanding them anyways, but I just wanted to wash them because I like washing things right now. Especially with this stuff here, the pine sol. Oh my god, I can't get over the smell. I'm like obsessed. It's so weird. Alright. I'm also gonna paint the side of this. Show you. So it's just like MDF board. There's no like plastic on top of it or finish on top of it, so I'm gonna, I don't know, probably do a couple of coats of primer. And yeah. Okay, so I'm upstairs now and I'm ready to sand this. So this faux drawer actually doesn't come off. It's like stapled in the back, like with another piece of wood. So it's gonna stay on there and that sucks. Whatever. So this is getting really worn down. I don't think it was a 60 or 80, but anyways, I've got some 100 grit sandpaper here. So I'm just gonna use it as sanding block. Okay, so we just got done sanding and that was super fucking messy. But and a lot of elbow grease. So I'm just gonna wipe it down now. This damp rag. I really didn't think there would be that much to tape off. I guess I forgot about the outside of the cabinet. I was just thinking of the inside. So it's quite a bit of taping to do. It's pretty time consuming. So it's gone all the way around. I'm gonna do that little part here and up on the back of the wall and underneath the countertop. So I'm gonna do that and then I'm gonna go downstairs and start scraping that stripper off. I think I should have put a thicker coat on here. The varnish is coming off, so. I've also got a wire brush here to do like the crevices. Alright, so I just got a sanding block and 100 grit, or 100, whatever it's called. And I'm just touching this up. I don't think I would use a paint stripper again. It was too hard. I could have just bought a like an orbital sander for like 30 bucks. So I decided not to use stripper on the backs. I'm just kind of over it and don't want to do that again. So I'm just going to lightly just sand this varnish off just to rough it up. But I don't even know if that's even necessary. Since I'm going to be, you know, putting on a proper primer. Alright, so the paint that I'm using, it's like a water base mixed with an oil base. It's like a half and half. It's called Alkyd Semi-Gloss Enamel. It's from Behr. It's made like for cabinetry and wood trim and stuff. So yeah, the dry time is not as much as an oil base, but it's more than a water base. So anyways, I'm gonna do the first coat tonight, second coat tomorrow morning, and hopefully they look good enough after the second coat. This is what it looks like after the primer. I could definitely do another coat of primer, but I think it's enough. Just gonna do my first coat of paint up here. And like you can see, the primer looks really milky, like really see-through, but this paint is super good coverage, so it's totally fine. And yeah, I'm not gonna do another coat of primer, obviously. It's also a self-leveling paint, like the oil in it or whatever. So I'm using a brush, and I'm not worried about having to use like a high density foam brush or something like that. We'll see how it looks after the first coat dries, but it looks pretty good right now. Alright guys, so I did the first coat last night. It was probably pretty dark in the video. I know that I thought it looked really good going on, but maybe it was just really dark to see. I don't know. Anyways, this is what it looked like. I was like, yeah, self-leveling my ass. So I'm going to, it's still pretty tacky, honestly. It said 6 to 8 hour dry time, but yeah, it's definitely a little bit tacky. It's been, well, almost 24 hours, probably about 20 hours. Anyways, so yes, I decided I'm gonna do the second coat with this high density foam roller. It's just a little 4-inch roller with like a 1/4-inch nap. And hopefully it'll come out smoother. So hopefully that'll be the last coat of anything we have to do on it. I've painted the garage cabinets white. They got their first coat. Alright guys, so it's like day 3 or 4 now. I've got the second coat applied. After 1 coat of primer, 2 coats of this half oil-based paint, which feels like oil-based. It's like still sticky after a day of drying. Anyways, doesn't look like super amazing, but it's like the first time I've ever done something like this, so, and it's just for my own house. It's not like it's for somebody else's, so. And it's for like a bathroom that nobody uses here. They have like 4 bathrooms. So anyways. But I mean, it's fine. Like, I guess I could do another coat. There's like some like little spots like in the crevices here that, like in this corner here. I don't know, whatever. It's good enough. I'm ready to be done with this project. So anyways, this morning I'm going to put the second coat of paint on these white cabinet doors and that white cabinet back there. And that's it, and then hopefully just put everything back together. I got some new hardware, some new handles for the bathroom upstairs, and yeah, so here we go. Alright, so everything's put back together now, and it was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Mostly the drilling of the handles. I had to like drill holes and to install the new handles, and that was really stressful. Yeah, I don't have a lot of experience with this stuff, but so I had a good 40-minute crying fit when nothing fit, and I had to redo the paint job because I scratched it, and Gage helped me. We put everything back together. So this is the finished product. Lighting's pretty bad in here, but I'm going to include a couple pictures taken with the flash. It actually looks really good. I gotta finish installing that toilet paper thing or get a new one.